Everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm making this video just to explain my logo because I had an idea that not a lot of people really got the meaning of it. I know it's kind of like confusing at the first time when you see it, but I think a little bit of ambiguous feeling it what makes it more beautiful in my opinion. So what I'm gonna do in this video is by explaining each element by its own self and then try to connect all the elements together and to give the full image, the full embedded meaning that this logo will convey to the seer or to the one who see the logo. So let's start by the most element that most people didn't really get the meaning of, and they thought that it means something related to agriculture, or I don't know what that is, because for some reason people are used to some type of logos. Unfortunately, when they see something new, they relate it directly to what it resembles. What I'm talking about are these two bad boys right there, the wheat leaves. All right. So basically, the wheat leaves, they basically got a lot of meanings, to be honest. But when it comes to logo design, they mostly are related to highness and something that has authenticity in it. Like, for example, governmental institutions or foundations, like big major universities. I'm gonna show you in a moment other types of or samples of logos that we find in big universities. So it in general it gives you the vibe of something that has a great value, and it's serious and it's like authentic and formal. So it got nothing to do with agriculture. In fact, for example, if we're gonna go back in history or at a background, historical background, when the Roman were trying or to give a soldier a little bit of a treat, they give him an honor badge, which is in form of a wheat leaf on top of his head. So it got a historical background, and people used to that kind of meaning until now when it comes to designing logos. So I tried to give this imagery to just show that this institute has a value or great value. Um, you might debate whether it is the case in real life or not, but yeah, I'm just trying to convey this meaning through this symbol or through this logo in general. All right, so this is from one side. Let me just show you the other types of logos that we see where it's really obvious that we got something related to highness. For example, Harvard University. So it doesn't know Harvard. They are using here wheat leaves. Okay, so the Northeastern University and the same thing. This is the best logo in my opinion. I really like it. Northeastern University is really also famous and well known. The University of Washington. Um, Different types, different signature of the wheat leaf, but it's the same thing. And university, the Invisible University School of Hard Knocks. They all use this type of symbol because they want to convey a message that this institute or this university has a great value or high value, you know. So that's what I tried to do in this case. Um, you see other, it's not only universities, by the way, you see it in WHO, in all the, or not all, or most of the governmental or formal and authentic foundation and institutions. So, all right, let's jump a little bit lower when you can see the open book right here. Okay, so as you know, an open book means knowledge or the source of knowledge, you know. And I also put the chip here in the heart or in the middle of the book just to mean or trying to convey the vibe that the like the heart of knowledge is electronical or related to electronics and electrical or technology in general. I try to make it abroad. I'll tell you why at the end. Um, Actually, it also has another meaning. Um, the chip here is kind of like nourishing the leaves. So the knowledge that you're gathering from that institute is related to electrical and electronics or technology in general. Um, and it also has a relation with the eye, with the long eye here, the big eye. Why did I like? Some people ask me, why did you make the eye big and the triple E is smaller? Well, first, the eye here resembles or represents the institute. All right. Um, this is the base for you to be an engineer, and it's the foundation, you know, and it's all the same time it's the road or the routes. Okay, so let me clean that up a little bit. It's the road for you to be an engineer, or the road for you to engineering. All right, starting from this type of knowledge, you know. So as a person, you're going to go through a long, relatively long 5 years of hard work in order for you to be an engineering or an engineer, or to make you reach engineering. Another point also is the abbreviation. Okay, so the I, it stands for the institute, and the triple E is electrical and electronic engineering. And I've seen some other logo that put IGEE, but writes Institute of Electronical Engineering, which is kind of like not really, it doesn't mean anything, because the abbreviation should be coherent with the whole heading, you know. It's you either write it all in French or all in English, because the one who's gonna see the logo might know French, might not know English, or might know only one of them. So you gotta be consistent in the designing. And from the bottom, we're gonna see, as we can see, it's the year of foundation of that institute. A cool point also to talk about is the layering of colors. Like, why, for example, here I made the lower part blue while the upper part white. Well, it has something to do with design, because like more or warmer colors tend to be heavier on the eye, so that's why they're associated with the lower parts of the design, so to make it more pleasant to the eye, you know. You're gonna flip the white and the blue, is gonna be looks off a little bit. And I guess that's it, because all in all, it's a great design, but when it comes, like, the problem here is, I'm a designer used to, for example, a customer come at me and tell me what do I want from this and this and this, like specific criterias. In this case, it's a little bit hard because are we making this design for an institution that has a great past, or it's just a department? Because it's really hard to make a logo for a department. So it depends on what they want. It's not necessarily this design is good or bad. Whether it suits the whole scenario or not. So if they want to make a logo that tells the people that this institute has high value, has a great past, and a timeless logo, because this logo is not related to a specific option. It's more broad, it's more general, but at the same time, it relates to technology, electronics, and electrical things or stuff. So it's not too far from the message. I guess that's it. I mean, it all depends on the desire, as I said before. So yeah, I mean, I hope I cleared all the points that were a little bit ambiguous. And yeah, thank you for watching this. Have a good time. Bye.